Okay, we are back. It has been a minute. I was super busy with the holidays, so now we're back at it. Hopefully, hoping to be a little bit more consistent with uploads. Today we are opening a whole case of Spiderman Blokees. I ordered this off of AliExpress. This, I believe, is the first Spider-Man set. I could be wrong. The Galaxy version. There are a bunch of figures we can get. The chase is 1 in 36 for a different Spider-Man, and I am just super excited to open these up. I don't know if the video will be up before this one, but I have opened up a case of Pokemon Blockies. Those were awesome. And typically Blockies does like Transformer stuff, which I've opened a couple of those, but they're not on the channel. But now they're starting to do a lot more franchises that I know more about. I love Spider-Man, so this is awesome for me. They have like a dinosaur set they release, Pokemon of course, and Minions, that's a fun one, and they have more Marvel stuff and Star Wars stuff coming out, so super fun. Let's just get right into this. We have 9 boxes. And here's what they look like. Let's move this big case out of the way. Here are the ones you can collect. Very, very exciting. Now, as always, I'm probably going to really struggle taking the plastic off of these and opening the boxes. It's always the hardest part for me. And I'm feeling like a little rusty. I haven't filmed in so long. This box feels super light. But yeah, I think I'm gonna like all of these figures, honestly. There's a card in there, and don't want to spoil it just yet. Ooh, we got Spider-Gwen. I am unsure if this is like based off of the Into the Spider-Verse version. I'm not entirely sure. Here's the card. Oh, Ghost Spider. So probably not. Alright, instructions look pretty easy. Let's get to the building. Oh my gosh, I'm so blind. Okay. I loved the first 2 movies of Into the Spider-Verse. I'm so excited for the 3rd movie that's coming out. I remember going to the theaters and being like, oh my god, it's a part 1. And we've had to wait so long for the upcoming movie, but I just know that those animators are cooking. I feel like they always do a fantastic job. So, super excited for that to come out. Ooh, did I miss a piece? Oh my gosh, this is like clear. I didn't even see that. Did you guys have a good holiday? I had a pretty good holiday. We did like a Christmas hike. That was pretty fun. Little New Year's party. That was also a good time. Been playing a lot of board games recently. I went to this awesome store, like this massive board game store. That was super fun. I've been playing a lot of Dominion, if you guys know what that is. That's been fun. Oh, it looks like she has like 2 different hands. You got the web hands and like a fist. But yeah, I got like really into board games this year. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been enjoying that. Went to a couple of board game cafes and a board game convention. Pretty nerdy, but super fun. These are honestly awesome. These are great pieces. I also just finished Stranger Things. Let me know what you guys thought of the final season, because I love the show Stranger Things. I think they were really cooking seasons 1 and 2. Season 3 is my favorite season, though. I think that's a controversial take. Ooh, this doesn't feel right. Oh, there we go. It's a controversial take, but I really liked it. And I thought season 4 had some really great moments. When they played Running Up That Hill. That was, like, probably one of my favorite sequences from the show. But I feel like there was so much monologuing this final season. I'm not going to spoil anything, but it just felt like they were just going on, and it just didn't need to be happening. So, yeah, I was like, I don't know. I think we can move a little faster. Here is the figure. Pretty cool, lots of articulation. It looks like you can put this in between the hands, and then it'll look like she's shooting out a web. That's cool. Very posable. Very, very articulate. But probably one of the more boring figures, to be honest. But luckily that wasn't that hard to build, so can't complain there. But yeah, I literally just finished watching the finale, like, maybe 20 minutes ago, and then I was like, I gotta film this video. I just feel like Volume 2 was kind of, I don't know, kind of anticlimactic, a little lackluster. I think a lot of it could have been cut. But overall, like, I think it's a great franchise. I think, though it is hard to recreate how special Season 1 felt. Oh, we got Spider-Ham. Let's go. I was actually pretty excited about this one. Here's his card. But yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Also, I heard the new Spider-Man trailer got leaked. Oh, I don't think this is in right. Not sure how true that is. I didn't try to look for it. But I am excited about the new Spider-Man movie. I'm excited how they're gonna resolve everything that happened in the last one, because a lot of stuff went down in that. So we will see. This feels like it's stuck. Like, I don't know if this is in right. It's not snapping together well, unless it's upside down and I'm just dumb. Ah, okay, finally worked. But yeah, I loved, and I still love, Spider-Man. I loved it growing up. I watched, when I was, like, growing up, I remember the Andrew Garfield ones being released. That's kind of what was coming out when I was a kid. So I have a lot of nostalgia for Andrew Garfield's version. But I will say that I think the Tom Holland ones probably are the best. I don't know if that's a controversial take or not. Who knows? Yeah. I think Andrew Garfield is really good at playing Spider-Man. And I feel like Tobey Maguire was really good at playing Peter Parker. But I think Tom Holland... Oh my god, they wanted me to leave space in? Tom Holland is really good at playing both characters. Because honestly, Spider-Man, there is a lot of emphasis on his personal life. And I just feel like Spider-Man is really just two different characters. Also, the Into the Spider-Verse movies, there's definitely some arguments to be had that those are the best Spider-Man movies as well. They're just so good. And it's just, they use such great animation techniques. Like, they just feel really purposeful. And I really like that about them. Oh, is this a hot dog? That's freaking awesome. That's funny. I didn't even know it came with that. This guy is awesome. I love this. I'm not going to do like the web shooting effect on all of them. Oh my gosh. He's so funny. And then he can hold the hammer. Oh, his hands are backwards. He only comes with 2 hands. I guess they gave him an extra accessory, so. You know, this hammer. I don't know why why does he have a hammer? I think his arms they're backwards too. Oh my goodness. Hold up. There we go. That fixed that. He's got his hammer. He can hold that, or he can hold this hot dog. Wait, aren't hot dogs pork? Hold up. Is this like cannibalism? So straight up cannibalism? You guys are gonna have to fill me in on that. That's interesting. If so. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Hopefully we can get that chase, though I'm not going to be that mad if we don't get the chase, because I'm pretty sure it just kind of comes with different accessories. I haven't seen the Venom movies that Sony did. I wonder, I don't know, they've made 3, so either people are watching them because they're an absolute train wreck, or they're good. Who's to know? Who's to say? Who's to know? I don't know. Maybe I'll check them out. I'll check them out eventually. Ooh, who's this? I think this is Symbiote Spider-Man. Gosh. Spider-Man 3? Tobey Maguire? Terrible. Actually, just terrible. I'm also really glad that instructions are separate and not on these little cards, because I have such a hard time seeing them whenever they do that. You know who is missing from the set? I think they should have put Spider-Man Noir. That would have been a good one. But there's so many like Spider-Man suits and villains. They could do a lot if they continue just releasing Spider-Man sets. That took way longer than it needs to be. These like ball joints were so hard to put in. But here he is. He's got this little like symbiote attachment that you can put on instead of his arm. He's got a lot of articulation, like 3 points in the torso. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. Great printing. So yeah, not bad. Hopefully we'll get into like the villains now, because I think honestly they are probably the cooler figures in this set. But yeah, my fingers are starting to hurt. I need to take a break. I probably will take a break because I do have plans. So I don't know if I'm gonna finish this before those or not. Oh, Spider-Man! I don't think we got the chase. Pretty sure we got the normal one. But like I was saying, not a crazy chase, so don't really care too much about not getting the chase. Spider-Man, super excited. This is basically the same build as the symbiote one, so let me get this done super quickly. Okay, here he is. I put the web shooting accessory on him, and then he's got this thing here, which is like his spidey sense going off, and looks like the chase just comes with like a web backpack or something. I don't know. I also noticed though, I don't want to lose these hands either, that the one that came with, oh, no, I'm crazy. I was about to say these are different, but they're not. But they are, this is different than the ones that came with Spider-Ham and Ghost Spider. This guy is super cool. I love it, honestly. Can't really complain. Moving on. I think we have one more hero left, Miles. Or like one more Spider-Man variant, and then the rest are villains. So, looks like the second half of this box is going to be mainly the villains. But so far, I am liking it a lot. I also am going to try to get my hands on the Star Wars series, as well as the Jurassic World series ones. But yeah, I love Blokees. They are fun. I'm also starting to see more, wow, this is massive, more Blokees in stores. This is Venom. Oh, he's got like a different background. It's purple. That's interesting. Oh, accidentally just turned off my light. Hold on. There we go. This has a lot of pieces. My goodness. Wow, instructions are like a lot more. This guy's gonna be massive, but I am excited. Look at that. That is wild. Like, oh my gosh, he's jacked. His hands, too, like, compared to this figure, this is crazy stuff. This thing is actually massive. Like, compared to, like, the Spider-Man or Spider-Ham, he is just absolutely massive. It is crazy. But he is so cool. This thing is so cool. And I don't know, I can't remember how much I paid for this box, but maybe it's like $6 per figure. That's a steal for this. This is incredible. So, this is awesome. Anyways, let's move on to the next box. I actually am going to take a break here, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, that was a long break. That was like, I don't even know, like 6 hours? I went to a board game store, so that was super fun. Anyways, let's continue. This one also feels pretty light, so I'd not be surprised if this is Miles. I will get better at opening these boxes. Okay, we got Doc Ock. Oh my goodness, this seems like so many pieces. Oh, there's 2 bags. Oh boy. I kid you not. It took me like 10 freaking minutes to put these knee joints in. I have no idea why it took me so long. But that was genuinely one of the most frustrating experiences. I think I'm just stupid, but my gosh, was that annoying. Anyways, let me finish building this guy. That took so long. He does look really cool, but that was genuinely so frustrating to me. Because his knee joints were so hard for me to put in. I could definitely articulate this more, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. So we just got him. Let's leave him back there for now. Alright, moving on. I don't think I ever showed you the card. Here it is. Okay. Hopefully the next one is a lot easier because that was actually so frustrating. I don't know why they didn't give him like different knee ones, knee joints or whatever. Whatever. Moving on. We got Miles. He should be pretty easy to build. Here's his card. And the instructions. Alright. Okay, that one was so much easier to build. Here he is. He's got like his electromagnetic power. Nice spider logo. I guess we haven't talked too much, but the webbing on all the Spider-Men are really good. I really like them. But yeah, he's pretty simple guy. Very similar to the Spider-Man and the Symbiote Spider-Man build, and he comes with 2 extra hands. Moving on to the next one. Oh, okay. So this one is clearly Mysterio. Very cool. He's got a little cape. That also took me an embarrassing amount of time, but we finished him. He is awesome. They say to put his like armor on his legs like this, but I think they look better like this. I don't know if that's a crazy take. He does have this nice cape too, which is pretty cool, and then his just like spherical head. So I like his gauntlets as well. But now I'm like really starting to question the scale of Spider-Ham. Like he looks chibi style almost. So I don't know how accurate he is, but I feel like the rest are pretty similar scale. Alright, on to the last one. Okay, let's open the last box. We do, in fact, know who this is going to be. It should be Scorpion. Let me know if you guys like these blocky videos. I love blockies. I think they're awesome. Great quality, really affordable. I've seen blockies, the Transformer ones, specifically in 2 stores. So that's cool. Like, they're making their way. They are a Chinese company, I believe. They do have a US like online store, but I haven't really seen them in stores until recently. But it's awesome that they are starting to appear in stores. Okay, so we got Scorpion. Here's his card. I don't know what version this guy's supposed to be. But let's build him. Okay, finally got him built. Here he is. His tail attaches right here in his back piece, and he's this nice metallic color. Pretty similar, honestly, to Doc Ock's build. So that's pretty cool. So that is all of the figures that we have here today. I think my favorites, I do have to say, I do love the classic Spider-Man, but the Venom is also so sick. And I really like Doc Ock as well. I think these guys are cool, but they're pretty similar to the regular Spider-Man. I do also really like Mysterio, and then of course we got Spider-Ham, who is just like pretty goofy and a funny figure to include in this one. But yeah, great series. I'm definitely going to try to do more Blockies videos in the future. And make sure you guys check out my other videos as well. Have a good year.